Welcome to Plug Studios.
There you go. That works. Yeah.
Home of the plugs.
Literally, this is my house. Yeah, this is our first podcast, and I don't know. I don't even know where to start.
For real. So, Goonies.
Yes.
Going in, yeah, about to say. How has your mind changed about music from the moment you started with Jerry till now?
From the moment I started with Jerry till now. I mean, shit, I took it more serious.
What was the
It's
process? What would
Because
change?
at first, whenever I first did it, I was just like, damn, it's just going to be like a little... I was just doing it just to do it, just like, oh yeah, this and that. But then when I met somebody who was actually with it, like wanted to do music for real, I was like, fuck it, like hell yeah, I'm gonna get more into it. I gotta get more serious with it. I gotta get like, try to get more like, I got more motivated to be into it. If you know what I'm talking about, like if you know.
For sure. So, at what point did it hit you the hardest that this might be a possibility to actually make a living off music?
Whenever we all got together as a group, whenever we met, I met his cousin. Then whenever we started getting, when Caleb was with us, we all got together and I was like, damn, bro, this shit sounds badass. Shit can actually work. And ever since then, I mean, we just kept up with it. And I was like, damn, bro, this shit can actually work. There's a possibility that we can actually make it far.
So y'all been at this for a year now.
Yep.
I just like to point out that like it was us two now and in the group. Before that, it was James, Caleb. So like we've been really at it for like 2015. Yeah. It was like 7 years.
Shit, earlier than that.
That doesn't even count the middle school years. When we went, we were on Audacity. Now we're whatever. We use FL Studio. I'm trying to use Pro Tools, but we'll see. I don't really feel like paying the subscription. But anyway,
it's crazy too, cause I wasn't even part of that. I wasn't even part of that whenever y'all did all the stuff with the recording and stuff, bro. I barely joined in, like what, maybe a year ago, literally.
But you always been about music. I remember seeing you as a kid. You used to be all about it, singing and shit.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking about like with being with actual people that do music, like that actually try to record and like try to make lyrics, that try to do all this, and like try to make beats, shit like that. This is my first time around that. It's crazy, cause I was like, damn.
All right. So this one for James. From the moment you started to now, how has your mentality changed on music?
I don't know. It's went downhill. Don't do music, guys. It sucks. He's still here. He died a long time ago.
For y'all those that don't know, fucking Austin Cartier now.
Shut the fuck up.
This motherfucker used to go to school just to learn music. And I'm not talking about in music class. I'm talking about in math class.
Facts.
Straight on the computers that they used to give us.
It's facts.
Fuck doing his math homework. This boy was learning how to make beats.
No cap. Fuck math.
Went from Brownsville to Atlanta to Brownsville. Now he in Cali.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
He may say fuck it, but that's because he knows it's hard. Nowadays, people don't want to put the work in.
Yeah, like how long did it take you to make it to where you're at right now?
Since 2015. 2015, that's when I started making beats and shit.
So about 7 years.
Yeah, about 7 years. Slow ass grind, but it pays off.
Yeah, now you getting paid for that.
Yeah. That's how I go.
People want overnight sensations. It's possible, but you gotta. Yeah.
Sensation.
Yeah, sensational. Yeah, for sure. People want overnight success. It's possible, but that's a 1% chance of it ever happening. Most of the times, you gotta be out here working like the rest of the guys, putting work in 24/7, buying equipment, putting in or cracking whatever the hell you got to crack on your computer.
We buy all of our plugins. All of them.
Every little thing. I'm talking about for those folks out there, not us, bro.
You gotta start out where you gotta start out.
Exactly. We went from selling candy at school to actually working and getting real money. What about Ponchis over there? We got Ponchis, aka Poncho, real name Luis. Don't know his last name, but you know, here he is. Yeah. It's a Squigard or some shit like that, you know. Some Mexican name, but regardless. We got Poncho over here. He's 16 years old, damn near pro at this goddamn guitar, bruh. How'd you start learning, Ponchis?
Start learning from YouTube. Just YouTube, just videos. Yeah.
Wait. What the fuck you mean YouTube videos?
Like YouTube.
Just on YouTube videos?
Yeah, just
My boy. I'm telling y'all, YouTube will teach you whatever you need to know.
It really does.
Alright. So, Ponchis, you're sitting here. How old are you? 16, 17?
17.
You're sitting here at 17 years old in a group that has a high possibility of making it out there in the music industry. How'd you even come across this?
I was playing with Jerry. We just started playing together. Just playing random shit.
So you ain't even asked, like, when he said, hey, let's start a group, you weren't even like, okay, why should I do it? You just kind of joined or what?
Yeah, I just joined. I was, in my head, I was like, you know, we'll play together, start a group, and, you know, anything can happen.
So when you started off, did you think it would be like this? You think you'd have actually tocadas within the year?
Actually, no.
Whew.
I didn't think of anything.
That's what I'm telling y'all, bros. Anything is possible. These boys started off in November, and in the past year, y'all had about, what, 5, 6 tocadas? Yeah, 6 or 7. It ain't many, but it's a lot for those starting off in their first year.
Especially going to Nashville.
Oh, yeah, and then I went to Nashville.
Yeah, for sure. They hit a milestone in Nashville.
Yeah, hopefully Texas.
Man.
There goes Texas. What's her name? Andrea Luna. Andrea Luna.
Yeah, Andrea Luna, Dave Zambrano, especially my girl, Anna. I forgot your last name. But just know I'm going to come for you.
Shout out to America Cuevas. I know you got a boyfriend, but you know, hey.
If they see this podcast, I'm sorry, but inspiration right there.
We just fans and we love you.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just fans.
I mean that, my bad, Chrissy.
No, yeah, that was me. I said that. But I've been wanting to do this since like last year, 2020. When I graduated in May, I was like, all right, I'm gonna dedicate myself 100% to this stuff. I was like, all right, we're gonna start the studio, and the first time was in a, what do you call it? It was in a phone recording, and it was me, James, and Rafi. It was on it's somewhere there, my old computer. But but I just wanted to do this so we could like put ourselves out there for one, but also YouTube and anything you put yourself on the cloud, it's like free storage. Like nobody might watch it, but it's up there. Like anytime we want to look at it, it'll be there. So that's pretty cool. Knowing that we were doing this stuff, like and we were trying, but at the same time we're having fun, just like we did like way back 2013, 12 in Rafi's old computers. It's probably there somewhere with viruses and stuff, but you know it's there.
Hella viruses.
Cool. We had a very first songs. They're still on YouTube. They're on my channel, the channel that I'm gonna upload this podcast on. So if you want to check out what we were doing back then, you know it's pretty cool. See how far we've come.
I have one song I made. It's on my account, but y'all will never find it. And if the first person that does find it, I'll get you some wings. I'll get you a $20 gift card. For those that don't know me.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually started doing rap. He still does what I mean, I wouldn't say rap, but beats, you know. So, but yeah,
We do a little bit of everything.
We actually got.
I would ask questions. So.
Hold up. We actually got a homeboy, Caleb Seth. Y'all go listen to him, man. He's not here right now, but he's alive. That's our brother right there. He makes some dope. What y'all call it? Pop music, right?
Pop music.
Yeah, he makes some dope pop music, man. Y'all go listen to him. Huge shout out to him. Y'all go listen to Austin Cartier. His beats are some of the best beats y'all hear around. And make sure y'all click on Generacion. Those, they have all these folks have some of the best come ups y'all will ever hear. And if y'all listen to this first, I promise y'all, 2 years from now, 2, 3, 4 years from now, y'all gonna see him on a bigger stage at a bigger studio, doing better interviews, bigger interviews.
Yeah, well, maybe
And
2
that's-
years from now, my bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe 2 years from now, this will be the first time they see this recording, which is pretty cool too. Because we'll also look back like, dang, what are we gonna do? So, I just thought about this, but like, I think maybe I hope that in 2 years we can do a lot, but I also would like to put it on tape, like what we gonna do. Not exactly, but like what we're gonna accomplish and stuff like that, like music, I don't know, anything, beats, life, whatever. Where I want to be at. That'd be pretty cool for us to look back, like not even for the crowd, just like it's on tape. So anybody wants to go first?
I got a question for Rafi.
What's the move?
So, how did you get involved in all of this music shit? Because you don't even make music. You used to, but now you don't. So, like, how did you get involved in all of this shit?
I want to say my first touch in music, my first real touch in music was in the 8th grade. Now, before that, I was writing poems and stuff like that. But in the 8th grade, shout out to Miss Brunner, our reading teacher. She put mine and Jerry's actually poetry in this contest. And we don't know if it was one of those contests where you pay to win or whatever, but she said we won. She said we accepted. And that was a motivation for us. That's all I needed to know. To this day, I say, hey, I've been published because you know what? I was published. Where that book is at, I don't even know. I've been published twice. I do have the emails to prove it too. But that's how I got into it. And I just been at it since then. Up until about 2 years ago, I just stuck strictly to poetry, man. And I got into a different grind. But it was a good come up. I remember being out there. Commercial break. From commercial break.
Yeah, the camera cut off.
So, what was that question?
Oh yeah, we're talking about how Rafi used to be in the music, but I mean he's always around like musicians or writers or whatever, but he just stuck to poetry because of our teacher entered us into a poetry contest, and we won our spot into the book. It's somewhere out there, but we don't know where it's at. But I think that's what it was leading to. Is like, you know, what motivated you, or like,
Oh yeah, okay.
keep going into this.
So pretty much, man, after that motivation, we just started doing everything with music. Jerry would come over. I remember he came with this mic stand that he made out of was like a standing fan.
Yeah.
He took off the fan part. He taped some rulers and used a lot of tape on it, and we ended up being able to he ended up coming up with a mic stand, and we'd hook it up to Audacity. And we just started recording from there. We used to spend like nights and mornings just literally writing and recording whatever we could. Further on along the line, after like high school, me and James, after about 6 months out of high school, started getting in contact again. And we just started going even harder at it. We had this homeboy, David Beckton. We actually had a whole group of like 10, 20 folks.
Rest in peace, David.
For sure.
Dead, but like, you know.
Man, it scared me, bro. But we actually had a group of 10, 20 folks, but they ended up, you know, just backing out the music, you know. they weren't really as dedicated. They all had their own things going on, and that's fine. But me and it ended up being me, James David. We would go around selling. Remember when we sold donuts at school? We used to record in the back of Panera Bread. That manager used to let us do that. It got to the point where it was just me and James, and we ended up even going to Atlanta. Just woke up one day and just dipped. Just for the music. See what we could do.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, that came to a short stop whenever I had to come back for personal family reasons that I can't announce. But that was pretty much the journey. Around that time is when I had to get serious about other things. But James kept pushing, and now he's in Cali, and he's actually making bigger moves than he knows he is. And later on we caught back up with Coonies when he came back to town. Jerry Coonies, not Victor Coonies. When he came back to town.
Real quick, this is a Coonies right here, and they call me Coonies too, but it's Victor, no last name, but I'm Jerry. Yeah, but they call each other Coonies. So go ahead. He said it started when he came back.
Yeah, and they actually threw me a party for my birthday I didn't know about, and we just got we just had a party, and that's where they met, and it's just been uphill since then. But that's how I got involved in, not let go of the music, but just not as involved, but always around.
Yeah, I don't know why I got so serious, but I think I was gonna say something. Oh, I don't know why I got so serious, but since we're serious right now, I think it's like a reoccurring theme that like we always start something, whether it's music or something. Like y'all went to Atlanta, but y'all had to come back like really fast. But it's like y'all got a little taste of it, that life that y'all were living. And I feel like for me, it happened to me a lot of times. Like I tried to learn music in high school, it didn't work out, and then I tried again like 4 years later. I finally was able to do it, and then I got a job in the music industry, like paycheck to paycheck kind of job, which was pretty cool because I was working from home, but wasn't paying enough. So I was like, dang, I had to do something else. Now I got money, but I don't got time. But I got like a little taste of like being out there, seeing what they're doing. Like there's real money made out there, and like you just gotta know people and like know what to do, or else you just get somebody gonna take your money. That's all I'm saying.
Just real quick, make your connections and know what you're doing. Business, get a business mentality. That's one of the biggest things we tend to forget. Business folks will come at you with contracts, and if they don't come at you with contracts, they'll come at you offering you some money, and it's not always the best, no matter how much money it is. You're just selling your soul.
My bad. All right, go ahead.
I got a question for all of y'all. Matter of fact. All right, since you know how everybody's into the music, everybody's doing this, everybody's doing what they want, like what they've been wanting to for the longest. What are y'all trying to accomplish from it? Like, what is y'all's main goal in the music? Is it just to like get money, or is it just to like get the place that you're from and like be like, damn, I finally made it out from here? Like, what is it? What's the main reason that y'all are doing this?
Alright, since everybody here does music, or is involved with music somehow. I don't know why I got this. It's not fair. But nah, I was gonna say actually, now that we're all here and y'all actually do it, so like y'all believe in yourselves and y'all actually, if y'all doing this, y'all believe y'all gonna do it and get something out of it. So actually, what I want to get out of this, I mean, it's not about the money, but I can't see myself working like for, I don't even mind working for somebody, but just doing the work that I do right now, nothing wrong with it, but there's just nothing like doing music and making money out of it and knowing that people are enjoying like whatever came out of your brain or your hands, whatever, and people just enjoy. That's pretty cool. Like there's nothing like it. I mean, other art, yeah, but but anyway, with that being said, I think I want to keep going with the group and just keep dropping music. Like it's not like, oh, I want to like drop a hit song, which would be pretty cool, but like dropping music on myself is like something I've always wanted to do. And then another thing is like this podcast is gonna be part of like just me producing or like doing stuff. And by that I don't mean like making beats, but just like literally like producing content for our group and whoever wants to do it. But like I'm not gonna push anybody because it just don't work out like that. Like you gotta have it within. But you know, the label slash producing stuff and the group, just keep going with the group. That's two things I like doing. So, but in 2 years, if they see the podcast, hopefully this room will all change, or we'll be in a different studio, which should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, now what about you, Jamie?
What was the question again?
Like, since we're all doing music and we all got something to do with music, and it don't necessarily have to be music, because I know Ref, you got something else going, but you know, like since some of us are like, most of us are in the music, what are you trying to accomplish from it? Like, what's your main goal in the music industry? Like, from making beats or whatever, like what are you trying to accomplish from all that?
Probably to build a legacy. Like, I don't know, when you're into music, you got people that you look up to as legends and shit like that. And I want to be one of them legends for folks like that's coming up in the music and be like, hey, he made it out of a small town. He beat the odds and shit like that.
Facts.
And he make hard ass music. I want to create music like him. I just want to build that legacy up and I don't know, just have people look up to me type shit.
Yeah, I feel you. Hell yeah, because that's what this same thing with me, man. That's what I want is like, whenever they hear us or they see that they were making it big from here, like they're like, damn, you know, they made it from that small ass town. Like, just be like, damn, you know, if they can do it, I can do it.
Exactly.
Or like if one of them is like, damn, bro, I wonder how they make music, this and that. They can just be like, hey, or they can just come up to us and be like, hey, what y'all do to do this, or like, you know, because I mean, shit, it'd be badass to help somebody too. Like help somebody else, like younger than us or whoever. And they can be older than us. Hell, they can make it up or everything. Yeah. So it won't just be us. I mean, it's not necessarily just about us making it big. It can be like everybody that's around us too. Because I mean, we're not like. Well, to me personally, I'm not the one that's like, oh yeah, it's just gonna have to be me that makes it big this time. You know, it's just our group that makes it big. I'm always down to help whoever. And, you know, vice versa, man. The shit. If they make it big too, hell, we can always just help each other out.
Man, that's crazy because I remember when I was first starting with actually this was before we even did rap stuff. I was like, I want to play accordion, and I was like 12 or 13. I was listening to Gerardo Ortiz and all those corridos, like those hard corridos. I was like, dang, I want to play the accordion. I couldn't find anyone. Like, for one, I didn't have the money, but two, I didn't even know where to find one. Like, I didn't even know anybody that did music. And like, imagine if I would have had somebody that like just let me like see it or just like know that it's real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that age, we never even saw a mixer. We never saw an instrument, nothing like in the house. It's crazy. But now that we got it, like the time that somebody could like save by having that like little push already, if they want to do it, it's a big jump. Like, that's like years right there that you're saving. So don't be afraid to ask for help, for real. Like, it'll get you far.
Yeah, and then talking about how you were talking about coming, like being around instruments was crazy too. Is my dad, he was in a group and everything, and they had all the one that we use now, the equipment we use now, that was theirs. And talking about mixer, I had never seen that mixer before. I had never seen none of those speakers before until now. And I remember the only thing I did was just go in there, pick up the microphone, and that's it, just sing. That's the only thing I remember, just picking up a microphone and singing. Never got to work around a mixer, never got to do all that. The only thing I did was just pick up a mic and then just start singing. And I didn't get to see the mixer, I didn't get to see none of that. I didn't see none of that work until now, like a year ago maybe. Which is crazy because I was around people that played music and everything. Like, I would always be around them. I'd see them with their drums. I'd see everything out there. I'd see everything, man. I'd see drums. I'd see bass. I saw an accordion. I never got interested in it though. I'd see it, but I would never get like, oh yeah, I'm gonna look at that, you know, let me try it. I just said fuck. I was like, fuck it, you know. I just always went straight to the microphone, which is crazy because I couldn't even see him back then.
Nah.
Rafi and Ponch are the only ones
Yeah, now, okay.
left. Or
Alright.
you didn't got to be specific.
Yeah,
Just
but-
share what you want. But
Alright.
Got you.
This one's for Poncho now, because we're going to get you last. Because, I mean, yours is like, you know, yours going to be a different one. So. Alright, what about you, Poncho? Like, since you're finally into the music and everything, what are you trying to accomplish, or what are you trying to do in the music? And, like, pretty much the same question that we all ask, that I asked, you know, what are you trying to accomplish from it? What are you trying to get from it? Like, what's the reason of you doing it, or just, you know, what's the reason for the music?
Main reason, I'm really into the music. I really do like music. Like, there's no day that I don't go a day without music. Like, if I don't have music, it's just a boring ass day. It's really long.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
I sleep with music. I wake up with music. I play music basically all day. You know, trying to get better. But really, the main reason I like doing music, and you know, hopefully we make it big to the point where
Yeah, we'll make it big.
you know, a lot of people say, but like, you know, trying to help out the family. You know,
Hell yeah.
trying to do a lot for my family, for my parents, because you know they done a lot for me. Yeah, so like, I mean, first instrument I really wanted to play was the drums. I got into drums, and they bought me one, a drum set, and they were trying to support me. But that didn't work out because, you know, I didn't really know anything about it. I just played, I messed around with it. So it was probably like a couple months I played for a little bit, just messing around, and I just left it there. I didn't play at all anymore. So I don't know, kind of made me feel bad. But yeah, just trying to help out the family. That's why I'm really trying in this music industry.
Yeah, shit, that's the same thing too. I mean, that's another reason for me too, is because, you know, seeing your parents working every day, waking up for the last however long they've been here, or, you know, 25, 30 years, whatever, or almost all their life, just seeing them waking up early as fuck, going to a job that they probably don't even like, but they gotta get, you know, they have to do it because, you know, that's what they want. That's what they want. You know, they want to give us what we need.
Gotta have food on the table.
Yeah, like pretty much they just all gotta wake up, do this, do that, and that's the reason too. That's another reason too, because, like, you know, trying to get them to enjoy the rest of their life, all the life that we got left, just so they can enjoy. And that's not just because of the money, but I mean, hell, money's what you need to help you fucking buy whatever you need, anyways. So I mean, shit, it'd be better to have all that money too, because I mean, they'd enjoy whatever they need. They wouldn't have to worry about doing this, paying bills, paying for that. What time are we gonna get this? When are we gonna get that? Are we gonna afford this? Are we gonna have to pay rent today? We gotta pay this or whatever. You know, it's pretty much I want them to be all like comfortable with money. Like they can just be like, hell yeah, you know, financially stable. Finally being able to enjoy whatever they want, do whatever they want, open up the business that they want, and everything. Like, that's the main reason too. Because I mean, shit, I'm trying to help them out. That's another reason too for me.
Okay.
So I'm trying to help them out too, so they can do like just anything they want, just enjoy their time here. Cause that's what I'm trying to do too, man. I'm trying to enjoy my time here, cause, you know, it's only one time we get.
Yeah.
Facts.
But like, your dad's equipment helped us a lot.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Like, yeah, like I said, bro.
facts.
Like I did not know he had that equipment until he ended up telling us later. Like when he started hearing us, he was like, "Hey, man, you know, I think y'all might need this equipment." Like, yeah, that shit helped out a
Huge
lot.
support
Hell yeah.
from that guy.
Cause if it wasn't for all that, I'm pretty sure we'd be like in like $3,000 or $4,000 of debt.
Yeah.
Cause we'd have to buy the speakers, we'd have to buy the mixer, then we'd have to buy the amp, then we'd have to buy all the cables that go for them.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, that's a big ass help. And not even that, but he has like 2 more big speakers that he's gonna let us use. So I mean, yeah, that's a big ass help.
That's crazy though. Like, we just started with the speakers, the amp that he got.
Yeah, we started with like 2 little practice speakers. Yeah, like little cafes or stuff like that. We started off with them, and then we played outside for the first time, and now we're here. And hopefully we make it even farther from this point.
Hey, Ponchi's talking to your mic.
Hello.
Okay, never mind.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So is that was that all?
Yeah. Basically, just trying to better myself in the
Yeah.
Quinto.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit, you already badass anyways. I don't know how you could be more badass. Nah, but yeah, I see what you mean, man. Hell yeah.
Just practice.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Hey, that's the same thing. I'm trying to get better with lyrics too. Shit, I'm trying to make better lyrics. I'm trying to make some hard
What I'm
lyrics.
really
man.
trying to do is make a song. The only thing I can think about, like a corrido, only person I can think about is Rafi.
Oh shit.
Anytime I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna make a corrido, I'm gonna write a corrido, but what am I gonna write about? He's the first person that pops in my head.
Man, every time I come up with a corrido and shit, I just be fucking just think about random ass shit. I just be like, damn, I'll be like, what's something that somebody can relate to? Or like, what's the song? What's like lyrics that somebody can relate to? What's somebody that can be like, oh yeah, I did that. So I just like, fuck it, and just write it down.
I mean, I could write stuff down, but when I write it down and I kind of like sing it or hum it, look at the words. I don't know. I like cringe myself out for some reason.
Yeah, you just like, dang. That's what I thought about the same. The first song that we did too, because I was like, damn, bro, I don't think this shit gonna be nice. I was like, but they, came out alright. I was like, I guess, it's great. Yeah, man. Oh, but yeah, that's good that we're having this discussion.
Yeah. Hopefully I can write something.
Oh yeah, man, shit.
Get recorded.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get to the point where I write something. Hell, yeah, the Beatles. All of us in the bunk truck. Anyways, what's it called? All right. But yeah.
I do say everybody in the on drugs.
Now, this question is for Rafi. All right, man. You do a lot of stuff. You're into a lot of stuff. You participate in like just any like whatever. All right. Well, now yours. What is your goal for what you're trying to do? Like, cause I know there's a lot of stuff you got going on too, but I just that's why I can't like specifically choose one. Like, be like, hey, this or that. I'm talking about like trying to say like, what are you trying to accomplish from all the things that you do? Like, every single thing that you do. Cause I know you got like I said, you got a whole bunch of stuff going on. But what is your main accomplishment from all that? Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
My main accomplishment, the thing I want to accomplish the most is literally just helping people. That's it. I really ain't got no other reason to it besides helping people. That includes my family. That includes people that aren't my family. That includes kids that don't even know me. That includes kids that look up to me. I'll put it this way. I got into the music, into writing and all that just because I liked it. I didn't really see a goal towards it or what I wanted to get out of it. None of that stuff. But as time progressed, as I got older, I realized like I ain't have the best childhood. I ain't have the best teenage years one bit. Everybody that knows me knows what I've done. Everybody that knows me knows I've been around. And the biggest thing that I want to do right now is literally just continue motivating these folks to do better. Continue helping out these kids that there's better. Show them there's better. I got kicked out, was sent to A school in the 12th grade. And ever since then, it's just been an uphill grind. So pretty much after they told me I wasn't going to be anything, it's been an uphill grind to show them and to give help to these kids that there's more out here. Not just this little town. Don't get me wrong, this little town's alright. But there's more out in this world than just Crockett County. There's more out here than just fields. When people say, do whatever you want to do when you're young. And as you get older, they tell you, well, that's not possible. It's not possible because you're not making it possible. If you really want to do it, you're going to do it. Ain't no doubt about that. Biggest thing I want to accomplish, like I said earlier, is just to help and motivate these folks. I don't care about the money, but I know that with the money, it's the only way I'm going to be able to help these people out. These folks that you see in here, I see things in them. Things that they can do, things that they can accomplish. So I push them. I don't beat around the bush. I show them. I tell them how it's going to be. You can ask Generacion. after a couple practices, couple plays, I told him like, hey, this, there's gonna be hard times to come with this, and I speak out of experience because me and James been through those hard times. Me and James went through it. Ain't nobody was out here showing us. Ain't nobody was out here pushing us. It was just me and him. Me and him constantly pushing each other back and forth till one of us made it. And I mean, we're not up there yet, but we will be one of these days. I mean, I kind of strayed away from the music and started working on more business aspects of everything else, including helping out kids. Hell, I go shop for somebody's grandma every now and then because she can't do it. I just do everything I need to do in order to continue helping. But these guys right here, I continue pushing them, and because I know they're gonna be something one of these days. Jerry said 2 years. I'm expecting way earlier than 2 years at the rate that they are going. And if they continue doing the way they do it, and then all I just want to be happy. I don't want to gain nothing from them. I just want to make sure they're straight because I know they can do it. And that goes for James too. But overall, I just want to help. That's it. Like I said, I ain't have the best come up. And whatever kid is out there that listens to this in 2 years, I promise you, if you continue working for it, if you continue doing what you want to do and studying and just pushing yourself day in and day out, whatever you're going through, you're going to get out. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but at any moment, you'll get out. But that's really all I want to accomplish with this.
I'll just point out that that's been the same goal of his for like 2 or 3 years. So like, it's not just something that he said just for the podcast either. You know, like we all are here. I don't know why we got serious, but it's a good thing too. You know, because we're saying that basically out in front of the world what we want to do, and that's not an easy thing, especially for the big goals and aspirations that we got. Like, you know, it's one thing to say you're gonna do it like on social media where they're gonna forget about it, but you know, this is gonna be on there. It's gonna be on there forever, and it's gonna be video like us saying it ourselves. You know, it's gonna be a big challenge for everybody, but it's a good thing.
It doesn't happen overnight. Hell, me and Jerry been at this since what, 2012?
10 years.
10 years now. 10 years now. We started this when we were like 15. Jerry's hitting 25. I'm hitting 25. James been at this since what, like 10th grade? 11th grade. He's been at this since 11th grade. And we've been out of school for 6 years now. So he's been at this for 7 years. Cooking up. Literally, we would take everything out in the living room while our parents were gone. Set everything up. We'd have a couple hours before anything happened, and then we put everything back into place.
Thanks.
We sold can.
We didn't want anybody to know.
I remember we were selling candy in high school. That's a whole different story. And for those,
Crazy story.
a whole different story. But we were selling candy in high school just to come up with more money for music, and that was literally what I told him when that got caught. We were actually selling candy, but when, you know, at our high school, if you get caught with candy, you know, and you get in trouble selling candy because they can't make a profit. But that's literally what I told him. Why were you selling candy? I was like, so we can make money from music. That's what they told the board members. That's what the board members said to the cops. And that's how it all went down. I like to put on record. Nah, I can't say that because it might.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll let it
Fuck
out.
it.
I'll edit
Fuck
it.
it.
But
I
so-
edit this out.
Wait,
Fuck
no.
CCHS.
We still got the mic that we bought with that money. It was $93, by the way, and it's sitting somewhere in there. It's actually in that green box right there. And that was the first mic we used for our recordings, for our first songs that are up there still. y'all can hear the quality.
I don't care what y'all say. It was badass.
Yeah, we can talk about it now.
I did what I did.
It's a close case. No double jeopardy.
What they gonna do? Kick me out of school twice?
Oh God. Fuck what they talking about.
That's crazy though.
I like to put on record I ain't never snitched one of my homies out. They say you did
That is
this on.
also facts.
They said you did this on your own. I said yeah, I made this much money on my own today.
We were selling candy though. We were selling candy
Literally like legit candy. Like, nah, we sold some sodas too, didn't we?
and chips.
And chips.
Just snackables.
Literally actual snackables.
Wait, so yeah, we got in trouble for the candy, right?
We made $100 and some off candy before lunch, and they were pissed.
It's crazy, man.
I don't know why they didn't take the bribe when I told them they could have it.
By all means possible, we're not stopping because we don't have money. But
Money ain't everything,
it's a lot.
but it's a lot. You can do a lot without it, and you can do a lot more with it.
We do not condone getting in trouble though. Stay in school.
Graduate. No matter what you do, graduate. Don't drop out. Don't drop out. Graduate. Do what you need to do, but graduate. Because at the end of the day, you'll still have your diploma.
It's not much, but it's even less with that.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, shoot, I don't even know where to go now. But yeah, this is First Block Studios. I guess that's the name of it.
Welcome to
Block Studios.
Yeah, that's the
Home
word.
of the blocks.
I'm going with Block Studios. They can
It's got
suck it.
Nothing to do no more, but
Where'd you get the name
Oh
Blocks
my
from?
God.
Where'd you get the name Block Studios from?
You know what? We can edit this out if you don't like whatever you say.
Alright.
Where'd you get the name Block Studios?
Man, so you're watching this, by the way. It's from a girl that said that thing once, and I don't know why. I never heard that before. That was the funniest thing I saw that day, week, year, because I kept saying it over and over. But I mean, things didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. But
She
it's all,
cheated.
No, she didn't. It's all good. And so I was like, Block Studios, and so that's what it came to be. So it'd be crazy if it keeps going. Which I'm talking about the name. The studio's gonna keep going. So. We can't keep the name going.
Put it this way. Bunchies or Poncho, what you want to go by, man?
It don't matter.
Yo, man.
Nothing don't matter.
He would have let you know.
Shit, coming slow.
Alright. Let's go with Bunchies. Bunchies.
Yes, sir.
You're the youngest in the group, man. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah.
What kind of questions you got from us? Those that have been through it already. What do you want to know?
I'm gonna have to think about it.
While you think about it, I'm going to tell you this. Being one of the youngest in the groups, I understand sometimes you don't want to speak up because you feel like we know more. Whether that's the case or not, I always recommend speak up, say something. You got an idea, say something. You don't like something, say something. Not out of being disrespectful, but let's be honest. Even though we are 25, sometimes our ideas be whack.
We're still learning too.
We're still learning too. It's a constant learn. It doesn't matter how old you get. You're going to be learning every day to the day you die. And on your on your deathbed, you're going to be learning something that same day. So always speak up. Good or bad. Because a group... My bad. Because a group should be able to communicate with each other and understand these are his concerns or these are his advice or just information and take it into consideration. And that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, because it's not just us that we're in the group. It's it's all of us that we're in the group.
Yeah.
That's why we all got one. We all do one thing in the group too. So it don't matter. Like let's just say if Jerry messes up on something, you just be like, hey, bro, fucked up over here or something, bro. Like, hey, can you work on that more? Or, with me, be like, hey, bro, can you fix your voice? Or, do song, or anything. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter if I'm 23. It don't matter if Jerry's 24. They don't matter. Like, it don't matter what age we are. You can still tell us, be like, hey, can we do this or whatever, man? Because, I mean, we're all part of the group. It's not just one. It's not just one group. It's not just a one-person group. So, like I said, you know, you can just tell us anything. It don't matter, but like I said, we, you know, it could be whatever.
Yeah, I'm just the quiet type of dude.
I know.
Talk a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you ever have anything, like, you want to say or anything, you know, just say it. It don't matter. None of us, we ain't got no reason to get mad because, I mean, we're all going for the same goal. We all got the same goal in our mind.
And Javi, that goes for you too.
Oh, yeah.
You may not be here right now, but Javi,
that
goes for you too.
Next podcast.
Sad that you ain't here.
Because, I mean, every group's going to be like, if you got more than one person in a group, definition of a group, you're going to disagree on a lot of stuff. So imagine 3 people, imagine 4 people. You know, but I did go to college.
What?
It's the definition of a group.
So anyway,
more than one person in a group. Definition of this.
that's what I said. But anyway, look. So what I'm saying is, like, we're all gonna disagree on stuff, but it's gonna be better if we talk about it, because then we're just gonna be like quiet, and then you're gonna be like, you know, you're just gonna keep that in your mind, and then you're just gonna get bigger and bigger, and then one day you're just gonna get mad. I'm not just talking to Poncho, by the way. I'm talking to everybody. No.
What does that mean?
No. It was, but like, it's at everybody, you know.
What do you mean though?
Because you know, I used to be like that when I was like in middle school, high school, even college, and like it never works out good. Like, people are just gonna do whatever they want unless you tell them to. And it's like a good example of that was like, this was nothing bad, but it's just like people just forget stuff. Like that song that we were gonna do, Cada Diciembre. Like, that didn't come out until like. But the thing is that, you know, kept bringing it up. It's not that they didn't want to do it. It's just like, just kept forgetting about it. Life comes in the way, something, you know, stuff like that. I'm talking to everybody, not just one girl. But oh yeah, they're talking about speaking up and stuff, like just voicing whatever you got.
Voice your opinion.
Yeah, voice your opinion.
Why'd you pour the Sprite in the bottle?
Huh?
Why'd you pour the Sprite in the bottle?
Then I just tell you I ain't have a good childhood.
That makes a lot of sense.
My bad.
Here's Ponchi's fries.
Oh, there is?
No, this one.
Well, yeah, man, what's it called? Matter of fact.
They good?
The season on them, bro.
From where?
We're not sponsored by them, but All American Wings down there on Old Hickory. I think that's the street next to Linwood.
James made the trip to from California just to get the wings.
Y'all think we playing, but that's literally one of his number one goals was to go to American Wings.
So if American Wing seasons, just know. Yeah.
And we talking about the one on Linwood on Old Hickory.
Here in Jackson, Tennessee.
Not anywhere else. We not talking about y'all. We talking about Linwood, the one connected to Kroger in Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah, right. Well, matter of fact, what's y'all's motivation for all this that we're doing? Like, what's y'all's motivation? What motivated y'all? Anybody? Like, what
I'm not gonna lie, I'm motivated by women. I hate to say it, I'm a simp, yes, but it's inspiration for a lot of songs. And then once you get your heart broken, it's happened more than once. By the way, that's why I'm so good.
For sure.
You just think like, dang, like, what did I do wrong? ¿Qué me faltó? Nah, it's like you start thinking like, what was wrong with me? But that just don't work out. That's the truth, right? Ain't nothing wrong with you. That's just not meant to be. But at the time, you're like, what did I do wrong? So you're like, I could do better here. And then you start thinking like, dang, I could be way better everywhere. And then like you start doing it, and then you get good at something. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but that is one of my biggest motivations. It's like after a breakup, and you know, you're good at something. People like that you're dedicated. It don't matter what, as long as it's not hurting anybody. Anyone else?
To flex on everybody that doubted me.
Man!
I'm on the greens with James. I mean, I got a little bit more to that, but yeah. Besides that, that's one of the main reasons for me too. I had a teacher tell me I was going to be in dead or in jail in the 8th grade. Hey, for him though, fuck you. You know who you are. Science teacher in 8th grade.
Shots fired. Man, what about you, Porches? How do you get motivated? Be in music or do anything, whatever. Do music, be music.
I don't know. It was just. I didn't really start listening to the music that we play until like I want to say like end of 7th, no, like 8th grade. I didn't really start listening to it like that, but yeah, just listening to music and all the requintos that were being played. I don't know, it just inspired me to want to learn, really.
For those listening, that is Ponchis. I know I said it multiple times, but he's one of the youngest in the group. And his mentality since I met him has been straight grind in music. One day y'all are going to see him. Y'all going to see all of them on stage. And y'all gonna hear this and understand what I'm talking about.
Man. It was uncalled for. I'm sorry, bro.
Por pendejo.
That's your mix. That's the one
I'm
you
a
gave
break
me.
a lot of strings.
Do it, bro.
You said what?
I use it. I
I'm
use
a
it for
break a
one
lot
of
of
the
strings.
mixes.
I really want to like be like the next Nitro. I'm gonna break a lot of strings.
Hey, bro, just know we already broke like how many? We already broke like how many?
They broke one in the middle of their playing.
Like 3.
The first time.
Yeah, the first one.
The one in Friendship, and then the one in.
There's gotta be another
Yeah,
one.
there's another one that we broke that we were playing. They all were playing, and then I forgot where it was. No, I think it was just 2, and then the other ones we were just playing and just broke.
They broke when we played here.
Probably.
Yeah, here.
Cause
and Alamo.
you or Angel had to go pick it up from here.
Yeah, that was in Friendship.
I don't get
No, no, it was in Alamo here.
Yeah, there was both.
Yeah,
we had it in our
it was both.
the event. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
I really thought we were just gonna end it right there,
I thought too, but we're like, we'll just keep going.
No, we could. Yeah, keep going.
and then stuff happened.
They go shots fired, then there were shots fired.
Oh, you,
Shots
I
fired.
can continue
Oh,
shooting
you
shots
talking
at these
about here in
folks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about friendship.
There were shots fired over there too.
We were supposed to be the last song. That's supposed to be the last song.
Yeah, we were supposed to do one more song. Next thing you know, that's all you heard.
That's how you know that you're doing it right.
Yeah, because then over there, Friendship too, same thing, bro. All you heard was ta 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 ta. I was like, damn, it's crazy.
We don't condone violence.
We do actually.
We don't condone violence one
Being
bit
around it.
at all. We don't condone it. But if the song is badass, then what are you expecting? I mean, what they call los intocables? No.
Quietos.
Los Inquietos, they make some dope ass music talking about how they came up, how they were helping his mom and, Le Más Arriba and all that. But their music make you want to fight.
Man, they do.
Ain't no doubt about that. It's some good music though.
It's like metal with Mexican instrument, basically. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it sounds
I be listening to that on the way to work. I got a 9 to 5 office job, bro.
It's like AC/DC.
You gotta go to the
bathroom?
Take a break.
Take a break.
No, a break from our sponsors.